When did you get sober? Are you like 8
I got
years
sober
now?
at 29. I'm 7 years sober.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, how long you got?
My
bad. It's okay. I saw that breath. I was like, oh, just kidding. He's like, I'm on amphetamine.
What? Yeah, I just came for the fuck it. I had 3 years until 2.5 years ago, but now and I was kind of I was like experimenting for the past couple of years, but now I'm back.
You back
on the train? I've got 5 weeks.
Okay, nice. It's a wet and slippery slope. I remember at Kevin's wedding, they were like trying to get you to drink. I was like, no. What are you guys doing, you animals?
Yeah. Well, I was more of a case where it's like, you know, when I think I could drink and like, you know, still have a semblance of a, you know, good life, but it's just I'm not a case where it's like I was like actively destroying everything, so it's harder for people to sort of get on board.
Yeah,
like
I believe you just. I remember you telling me when you first got sober, you just like wouldn't do an audition or something, and you wouldn't do a mic. Yeah, you're like it was getting in the way of my hustle. Yeah,
I was like, if I'm gonna do comedy, I'm gonna do it. You know, like I was like, I'm not gonna like you know, just come out to LA and just party all the time and just say like, oh, I want to be like a comic or a comedian. Like that just sounded so.
I also got that vibe though, like without you telling me. I was like, I'm happy you're sober, and I'm glad you're back.
Yeah.
And I always loved that, but I was like, I don't see you as a destroying your life kind of guy.
Yeah.
But that's what I was trying to tell some of my buddies that are just functioning. They're functioning alcoholics and partiers. And to me, that is the scariest, most dangerous thing, because 20 years go by and you never had a problem.
Yeah.
But you also never lived up to be your full, true, highest self or potential or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why what brought me out of it was sort of like this kind of like of this feeling of like, oh, I'll never feel fulfilled unless I can have some beers with my friends again, you know?
Yeah.
And like, just like, cause I just love getting hammered so much, you know, that I was just like, and that's what brought me out of it. That's when I sort of went back out and I experimented with it. And then I just sort of, you know, it was like, I'd have like, you know, I'd drink and then I have like a month and it was just like this wishy-washy thing where I was still like, you know, progressing in what I wanted to do, but eventually I was just like, I'm never gonna reach my full potential if I just keep on this.
It doesn't like, for me it was night and day. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And for others it's not, and that's when it gets tricky. It's like, oh, you don't really have a problem, but like it's like you don't really have a problem. It's just like
it's murky waters.
Yeah, dude. Alcohol makes you do dumb shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does.
Well, for me, it's more like depressing for me because I'm just like, I'll just isolate and I'll just be alone.
I did that too. I did both. That too? I did the dumb shit and just got hammered alone in my room by myself.
Yeah.
I've done both.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. It's the worst. So you just wake up and you're like,
oh. Ugh. I drank a bottle of vodka by myself.
Yeah.
Stop! Police!
Oh, shit.